Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is algebraic identities, and in that class we discuss all the important algebraic identities which are in your syllabus, and we also discuss some important concept related to some important question based on each and every algebraic identities. Okay, now dear student, in that class we are going to discuss and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is polynomials. We already discussed about that chapter so many times. We just revise that topic, that chapter. Okay, now, so first of all we discuss about what is the polynomial. What is the polynomial? Okay, now, based on the expression of the form, let's see what is the concept of polynomial. The expression of the form of the form of the expression of the form of an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 1 x n power n minus 2 and x minus n minus 2 plus n dot so on plus a1 x1 plus a naught. Okay, so any algebraic expression in the form of this is called what? Polynomial. Is called polynomial. Here x is variable. X is what? Variable. And a naught, a1, a2 and dot so on an are any real number, any real numbers or constant terms. Okay, so this is the concept of polynomial. Means any algebraic expression in the form of an x to the power n, an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 and dot so on a naught is known as what? Polynomials, where x is what? Variable, and the coefficient of x as a naught, a1, a2 and dot so on an are called real numbers. So this is the concept of polynomials. Now let's take some example. Let's see some example of the polynomial. Suppose that we write 2x square minus 5x plus 3. This is the polynomial. Okay, and 2x minus 3 is also the polynomial. So all that type of algebraic expressions is called the polynomial. It means that polynomial is the relationship between the variables and constant having some algebraic operation like plus or minus. Okay, so this is the concept of polynomials. Okay, now we discuss about the degree of the polynomial. What is the concept of degree of the polynomial? Let's see. We discuss about the what is the concept of degree of the polynomial. Okay, let's see. We discuss about the degree of the polynomials. This is student the highest power of the variables. Okay, degree is the exponent of highest degree of the term in a polynomial. Means the highest power of the variable is known as its degree. Suppose that if we write a polynomial in the form of as 4x cube plus, this is cube, okay, 4x cube plus 5x square minus 3x plus 5. Suppose that we take a polynomial 4x cube. Okay, so let's see, we discuss about the degree of the polynomial. The highest power of the variables involved in any polynomial is known as its degree. So here the degree of the given polynomial is what? Here degree of the given polynomial is of 3 because of the highest of power of the variable in this polynomial is what? 3. The highest power of the variable in this polynomial is 3, so degree is 3. So in this way we clear the concept of degree of the polynomial. Okay, now we discuss about the constant polynomial. What is the concept of constant? What is the concept of constant polynomial? Dear student, a polynomial of degree 0. Suppose that if we write some polynomial as 5 minus 7 etc. So in both the terms we can write 5 into x power 0. No? Here the power of 0 is what 1, and similarly we can write 7x power 0. So a polynomial of degree 0 is known as the constant polynomial. In this way we can say that a constant polynomial contains only the constant term, in this way, like 5 minus 7, 1 by 2 etc. These are the constant polynomials. Now we discuss the types of the polynomial. Here we discuss the types of the polynomial on the basis of its degree. Let's see. Now, dear friend, we are going to discuss about the types of polynomial. Dear friends, on the basis of its degree, the polynomial categorized in 4 types. First one is what? Let's see. First one is what? Linear polynomials. Second one is what? Quadratic polynomial. Third is what? Cubic, and last one biquadratic. This is cubic polynomial, and last one is what? Biquadratic polynomial. Okay. Thus, in this way, we can categorize the any polynomial on the basis of its degree in 4 parts. First is what? Linear polynomial. Second is what? Quadratic polynomial. Third is what? Cubic, and last one is what? Biquadratic. Dear student, first of all we discuss about the linear polynomial. Dear student, a polynomial of degree 1. A polynomial of degree 1 is known as what? Linear. Like that. The example of linear is what? 2x plus 3. Dear student, this is the concept of linear polynomial because of the highest power of the variable is what here? 1. So it is linear polynomial. Similarly, we discuss about the quadratic. What is the concept of quadratic polynomial? There is a polynomial of degree 2. A polynomial of degree 2 is known as what? Quadratic. Like that. In this way. If we write 2x square minus 3x plus 5, this is the concept of quadratic polynomial because of here the highest power of the variable is what? 2. So it is said to be what? Quadratic polynomial. Similarly, dear friends, we discuss about the cubic polynomial. Let's see. The polynomial of the form like in this way: 4x cube minus 5x square minus 6x plus 7. Suppose that if we write that polynomial, then let's see. Here the highest power of the variable is 3. So a polynomial of degree 3 is known as what? Cubic polynomial. Similarly, we are discussed about the biquadratic. What is the concept of biquadratic polynomial? Dear students, a polynomial of degree 4, like if you write 5 power 4 minus 7x cube plus 8x square minus 3x plus 4. Suppose that if we write the polynomial in this way, okay? In this way, in that polynomial, the highest power of the variable is what? 4. Then it is said to be what? A biquadratic polynomial. Thus, dear students, in this way, we can say that we categorize the polynomial on the basis of its degree in 4 types of polynomial: linear, quadratic, cubic, and biquadratic polynomial. Thus, dear student, in this way we clear the concept of polynomial. What is the concept of constant polynomial? What is the concept of types of the polynomials and all. So in this way you can solve all the questions based on these topics. Okay, now dear student, we are going to discuss about the concept of zeros or roots of a polynomial. What is the concept of zeros, or we can say that zeros or roots? Zeros and roots both are equal to each other. Let's see. Now we are going to discuss about the zeros or roots of a polynomial of a zeros of roots of the polynomial. Okay, now let's see what is the concept of zeros or roots of the polynomial. Suppose that we have a polynomial f of x is equal to 2x square plus 3x minus 5. Suppose that if we have a polynomial 2x square plus 3x minus 5, if we put x is equal to 1, then what I get? Then we get f of 1, just we replace x by 1 in this polynomial, so we get what? 2 into 1 square plus 3 into 1 minus 5, so we get 2 plus 3 minus 5, 5 minus 5, that is cancelled to each other, so 1. Thus in this way the value of f of 1 is 0. Means in this way we can set the value of the given polynomial at x is equal to 1 is 0. Then in that condition 1 is called the zero or root of the given polynomial. Okay, so in this way, in that condition, okay, x is equal to 1, here 1 is called the zero or root of the given polynomial. So this is the concept of zero or root of the given polynomial. So okay, thus students, in this way you can clear the concept of zeros. So any value of x which at which the value of the polynomial becomes 0 is known as zero or root of the polynomial. Okay, now dear students, similarly now we discuss about the topic value of a polynomial. Dear student, we just find, now we take some question based on the value of the polynomial at a given point. Okay, now let's see some questions based on them. We take a question, let's see. Suppose here we take a question, if a polynomial f of x is equal to, if a polynomial f of x is equal to 2x cube minus 13x square plus 17x, 13x square plus 17x plus 12. Okay, find f of minus 3. Find f of minus 3. Let's see its solution. Dear student, this is very important question, and based on that topic in your NCERT there are so many questions based on that topic. We just find the value of the given polynomial at point minus 3. Okay, so in that type of question, let's see what is the concept of its solution. First of all, we write we have the polynomial f of x is equal to what? This is 2x cube minus 13x square plus 17x plus 12. Okay, now we put x is equal to minus 3. Okay, thus we get a f of minus 3. Now we just, dear students, we just replace x by minus 3. Okay, so here let's see, this is 2 into minus 3 whole cube minus 13 into this is minus 3 whole square plus 17 into x is what? This is minus 3 and plus 12. Okay, now we simplify them. Let's see, dear friends, f of minus 3 is equal to 2 into 3 is 9, 3 is 27, so minus 27 here, and minus 13 into 3 is plus 9, give me minus squaring of minus converted into the plus now. So here this is plus 9 and plus minus minus 17 3 is 51. Here we write 51 and plus 12 right as it is. Now let's see. So we write as f of minus 3 is equal to, this is 2 7 8 minus 54 minus not 117 minus 51 plus 12. Now minus 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 we adding these terms, so we get this. Let's see, minus 54 sorry 54 117, that is 51, so we get 1 2 एक minus 222 plus 12, so we get what? 2 minus 2 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is minus 210. Thus after solving that expression, that value, we get the value of the polynomial at point minus 3 is what? Minus 210. So this is our required solution of the given question. Okay dear students, thus dear students, in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic to find the value of the polynomial at a given point. Okay, now dear students, we take some other important question based on the root or zero of the polynomial. Let's see dear students. Let's see dear students, we take some important question, okay, based on that topic. Let's see, if x is equal to 2, if x is equal to 2 is a root of the polynomial, is a root of the polynomial, root of the polynomial f of x is equal to 2x cube minus 3x square, 2x x cube minus 3x square plus ax, 2x square plus minus 3x, sorry, 2x square minus 3x plus 7. If x equal to 2 is the root of the polynomial, 2x square minus 3x plus 7 plus 7a. Find the value of a. Okay, find the value of a. This is the very important question of your NCERT exercise. First of all, we have, let's see. First of all, we rightly have the given polynomial f of x is equal to what? This is 2x square minus 3x plus 7. Okay. This is what? This is the given polynomial. Okay. Now we find the value of a. What we find? We find the value of a. And since x is equal to 2 is the root of the given, dear students, just I discussed about the zeros, the concept of roots and zero of the given polynomial. If any value is the roots or zero of the given polynomial, then the value of the polynomial at that point becomes what? 0. This is the concept of zero of the polynomial. Okay. Now let's see. So since here x is equal to 2 is the root of the given polynomial. Since x is equal to 2 is the root of the given polynomial, that is what? The value of f of 2, the value of the given polynomial at 2 becomes what? 0, na? Becomes what? 0. Because why it is set? Why the value of the given polynomial at point 2 is 0? Because of 2 is a root of the given polynomial. 2 is what? 2 is the root of the given polynomial. Now let's see. Now we just replace x by 2. So just we get f of 2 means what? This is 2 into the, we put x square, we replace x by 2. So we get 2 square. Now minus 3 into, that is 2, plus 7 into a is equal to what? Becomes 0. So we get as what? 2 into 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6, plus 7 is equal to 0. Plus this is 2 for the 8, minus 6 plus 7 is equal to 0. That is what? That is 2 plus 7 is equal to 0. That is 7 is equal to 1 minus 2. So the value of a is minus 2 by 7. The value of a is what? Minus 2 by 7. This is our required solution of the given questions. Okay, dear students. Thus, in this way, dear students, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic zeros of the polynomial. Now, dear students, we take and solve some other important question based on same topics. Okay, let's see. Let's see, dear friends. If x is equal to minus 1 by 2, if x is equal to minus 1 by 2 is a zero of the polynomial, is a zero of the is a zero of the polynomial px is equal to 8x cube minus ax square minus x plus 2. Okay, minus x plus 2. Find the value of a. Find the value of a. Okay, dear students, we can solve that question same as previous question. Let's see its solution. First of all, since we have px is equal to what? This is 8x cube, this is ax square minus ax plus 2. Okay, since x is equal to minus 1 by 2 is a zero of the given polynomial, let's see, dear friends, since dear friends x is equal to minus 1 by 2 is a zero of the given polynomial, that is, it means that if x is equal to minus 1 by 2 is a zero of the polynomial, it means that the value of the given polynomial at x is equal to minus 1 by 2 becomes what? 0. Okay, that is p of minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Now we just replace x by minus 1 by 2. That is, we get what? Let's see. That is, we get p of minus 1 by 2 is equal to 8 into minus 1 by 2 whole cube, okay, minus x square means minus 1 by 2 whole square, and minus 3 to minus 1 by 2 and plus 2. Okay, we just replace x by minus 1 by 2 and its value k becomes equal to 0. Okay, now we simplify them. Let's see, we get at what? 8 into 2 to 1 to 4 to z, this is minus 1 upon 8. Okay, minus a into this is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Now minus plus 1 by 2, this is plus 2 is equal to 0. Now here 8 get cancelled to each other, so we get minus 1 this is minus a by 4, this is plus 1, 5 by 2, this is 5 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 2 is what? 5 by 2, no? And it becomes equal to what? 0. Now, minus a by 4 transfer that side. So we get plus a by 4 is equal to 5 by 2 minus 1. Now we take LCM as 2. So we get a by 4 is equal to, we take 2 to 5 minus 3 by 2. This 3 by 2. Okay. Now we get what? A is equal to 3 into 4 divided by 2. 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6. Thus the value of A is what? 6. 3 to the 6. Okay, the value of the A in for that question is what? 6. Thus, in this way, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on 0 or roots of the given point. Now we take one more question based on same topic. Let's see. Now we take one more question, dear student. We have a polynomial. In that question, we have a polynomial f of x is equal to 2x cube minus 3x square to 3x square plus ax plus b. This is the given polynomial. Okay, dear student, and x is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1, and x is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1 are the roots. These are the roots of the given polynomial. These are what? These are the roots of the given polynomial. It means that the value of the given polynomial at 0 and at point minus 1 becomes equal to 0. So from there we form two equations like that in this way. Now apply first condition, so we get f of 0 becomes equal to 0. Thus we replace x by 0, so we get 0 minus 0 plus a into 0 plus b is equal to 0. Thus, dear student, in that condition, all term equal to 0, so b is equal to 0. So this the value of b is 0. Now we apply second, x is equal to minus 1 is also the roots of the given equation. So again apply that property, that concept, that is the value of the given polynomial at minus 1 is equal to 0. So we apply that concept. So 2 into minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square plus a into minus 1 plus b is equal to 0. We find just a and b. We find the value of a and b in for that question. Now in this way the value of b is 0. This is one answer. Now we simplify them to minus 2 minus 3. Okay, minus square. This is plus. Now a, this is minus a. Now this is b is equal to 0. Now the value of b is 0. Now we put this is minus 5 minus a plus 0 is equal to 0. Thus a comes from that side. So a is equal to what? Minus 5 is left in that. So in this way a is equal to minus 5 is our required solution of the given equation. In this way the value of a is minus 5 and the value of b is 0. This is our final answer of the given question. Okay. So therefore in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic. Which topic? Based on topic 0 of the polynomial. In that question 0 and minus 1 both are the roots of the given equation. So the value of the given polynomial at 0 as well as at point minus 1 becomes equal to 0 now by the concept of the 0 of the polynomial. So in this way we apply that conditions, that property, and we solving them we get our result as the value of a and b. Thus in this way, dear student, today's class we take and revise some important question based on 0 of the polynomial. Now in next class we take and revise the remaining topic of that chapter, that is remainder theorem or factor theorems. Okay dear students. Now thanks to all.